he does this bit where he pretends to high five a woman in the front row and he intentionally misses and he like taps her breast, right? So obviously she didn't take kindly to that. To make a long story short, my wife had been talking to his girlfriend prior to the show, right? So they had some sort of relationship. And then after the show, the woman who that happened to, like, and probably she was more also upset about him making fun of her the rest of the show.
Okay.
She goes to the police. The police arrest him. His girlfriend later goes up to my wife and is like, gives her card. My wife gives her her card, like, hey, I don't know. So 2 weeks later, he calls me and he's like, hey man, I know you were there. I need a lawyer, blah blah blah. Da da da. I was just joking. Da da da. I'm like, yeah, I know. And they charged him with like a serious like sexual crime. I forget what it was exactly. It was like something
really?
that you would have to like register as a sex offender. Ended up getting him off on like a misdemeanor, not even a misdemeanor, violation. He was on probation for like 6 months.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, you can look it up probably.
I'll find it.
Yeah, but one of the funny things was I was like a young lawyer at the time. I represented him in court for one hearing, and then all of a sudden I'm leaving with him, and then like these dudes pop out, like two guys from like TMZ pop out the woodwork, start snapping pictures and asking me questions. They're like, "Oh, can I have your card?" And I'm like, I'm young. I'm like, no comment. I'm trying to be professional. Like, no comment. And then the guy's like, all the lawyers give me their cards. I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Then like 2 days later, I see it in the Daily News. I was like, oh, I could have had my name in the Daily News if I would have just cooperated. But